Okay, what's up, guys? Now, this is my Overlord review. I am going to be talking about some things in the movie that stood out. So if you guys don't, spoiler alert, pretty much, and letting you get just fair warning. You know, I am going to be talking about some scenes in the movie, so I would recommend to go watch the movie first, then come back here. And then see what I had to say about the movie and things. Because I honestly think that Overlord, it is one of the best movies that come out this year. Like, there's a lot of good movies that came out this year, but I feel like that Overlord, it's definitely one of those good movies. And plus, like, J.J. Abrams, he, like, him being behind the Star Wars movies, and then just him, like, kind of, like, stepping away from that, and then doing this. Like, that's definitely something. You can even turn that into a series and things. Like, you could turn if it was a TV show, or they turned it into like a trilogy, or make it into multiple films or something like that. Like, I'm down for that. Like, seriously, I will be right there at the theaters going to go see it, because I think that movie, I feel like that movie has potential to lead into something else. Because honestly, how that movie ended, you could transform it into where, like, some people, they go, because I mean, like, you know, everything overall did blow up at the end, but let's just say like, you know, somebody was lucky enough to come across that chemical stuff that messed those guys up. Honestly though, that chemical, people were saying like, oh, this is like some like Nazi zombie movie. No, it is not no Nazi zombie movie, because when they showed that scene where the girl had shot the mutated guy or chemical guy, I don't even know what to really call them and things, there probably is a name for them, but when she shot the one dude at the end, like kind of towards the end, and she shot him like 3 times in his head, and he still got up and was chasing after her and things, I was like, alright, so these guys aren't zombies, you know, you just... like, how do you take these guys out? Like, that part, it kind of left like fear for me for the girl. Like, it let fear in me for that girl, because I'm like, all right, well, you shot him in the head. Like, what else is there to do and things? Like, you just gotta dismember the whole head, because because I remember earlier in that movie when the one soldier, when the Nazi dude shot him, and then they injected the character Boys, when he injected him in that girl's attic, and then he got up and things, like, he had to smash his head in and stuff, so I'm guessing that, but then she did set dude on fire, so it's good on her part. That's some smart thinking on her. Me, I just kept on running. I most likely wouldn't have never seen them flamethrowers and just been still running down in them woods and things, because overall, that whole movie was crazy. That movie, and then it seemed like that stuff like healed you, because they never really showed where thinking about, I don't remember, I didn't start seeing it until where the one Nazi dude, where his face was healing up, because it was like, you know, you could kind of see like a clump just sitting there and things, and so I'm like, oh, that stuff heals you. But it's like, it had them people acting crazy, and so I overall thought, like, because that movie, it leaves you wondering, like, okay, what's going to happen now? What is this? Like, what's going to happen? And then when the head leader of that whole, like, the American soldiers, like, when he injected himself, I was just like, oh, okay, so he's cool. Like, they don't turn crazy. I guess when they die and then, you know, come back, then I feel like when they die, then that's when they become crazy. But when they're alive, then that's when they're kind of like in their right mind and things. So it's it kind of like, it, I don't know, I wouldn't really say it's a zombie movie and things, but it's I feel like it's some like far more advanced than a zombie movie. Like, I feel like I feel like it's a step up from zombie movies, because this definitely, if this was, like I said, if it was a TV series, or if they turned it into multiple films, I would go see it to see what's going to happen in the next one. I honestly think that they can do that, like, have it where it's you know, like a modern day Overlord, and it's like, let's say it's in this time, like in this day and age and things, with all this new technology. I don't know, they have just something, you know, some guys, they go in them caves and they explore, they come across some of that chemical stuff, see what it is. Somebody's dumb enough to inject themselves with it, and then they just you know, it goes just insane and things. And so it would have been crazy to see like an all-out war. Like, how would America would have defeated the Nazis if that plan would have went through? Like, that was good on their part, for, you know, because the plan was to just take out that tower, but Yeah, they then when she had no body and it was just her spine and her head and she was talking, I was like, okay, so whatever this stuff is, it doesn't need to be exposed. So maybe it's good that they don't come out with no series, because it was I kind of like, usually I feel like this when I watch The Walking Dead. And I'm like, when I get like very nervous on what's gonna happen next, I start shaking a little bit, because it's like a lot going on. For a split second, that was happening to me at the end, because I'm like, bruh, there's way too much going on in this movie, and they need to just slow down for a bit, all right? But yeah, that movie, that's definitely, I had to say, one of the best movies to come out this year. Definitely deserves its ratings. Yeah, I can't wait for that to come. Definitely, it's like when it comes out like on Blu-ray and all that stuff, I'm gonna have to get that digital code. That's gonna have to be something like I'm watching on it. Well, then, cause it's like, dang, man, because I am gonna be taking a trip in January, and I would have really wanted that movie to be out then. So if it's out digitally by then and things, then yeah, I'm like, but it's gonna probably take some time and stuff. It probably ain't gonna be out by then, but if they do have it digitally, I might have to buy it. So anyways, yeah, make sure you guys go see Overlord if you haven't, because there's if you watch this video and was just like, oh, I want to see what he has to say about it and things, even with all the spoiler alerts and stuff, like, no, watch that movie for yourself, because it's like, even what I said, I feel like that I didn't even really talk, like, there's so much that happens in that movie that I feel like that I might have not talked about. But definitely, you guys, like, go watch that movie. It's a good one. It's really a good one. All right, people. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.